There we are. Hello, chat. Sorry it took so long. I had to go to the loo. How are you doing? Let's see how I sound. Alright, I sound pretty good. I'll wait for that echo to go away. Alright. Hello! We're back on some Zenless Zone Zero. Hello, everyone. We have got a new update. We got a new story to do. 2.1. Version 2.1. That's the story we're up to, yes. But before we do that, we have a character to pull. And we're gonna get her because look at how many fucking wishes I have. I have 222 pulls, so we're gonna get her. We're already at one pull in. It's just a matter of, will I win the 50-50 and get her, or will I fail miserably, get a standard 5-star at 90 pulls, and then wait another 90 pulls and get Yuzuha? Say your name? I don't know. Alright. So this will be our first 10 pull, which will take us to 11. So 11 pulls. Come on, give me Yuzuha. Alright. Not a good start. Lucy. That is her name, right, Lucy? 21 pulls. Here we go. One purple again, and it's Lucy. This has been a fantastic start. 31 pulls. Come on. Still no gold. If it's two Lucys, I swear to God. One of them is God. This has been horrible so far. 41 pulls. Still no gold. Don't be Lucy. Nicole. Okay, I like Nicole. 51 pulls. Okay, 2 purples. Oh my fucking God. Lucy, enough. 61? Yeah, 61. This will be 61 pulls. Still nothing. Is that a new one? I don't recognize this one. Don't know. Alright, so that was 61, so this will be 71. Because we're getting closer. There we go. There's our gold. Now, hopefully it's the gold that I want. Hey! Sorry, I'm cutting out the music. I'm just taking screenshots. So that was 71 pulls. So that's 62 pulls to get her all up. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I've still got some pulls left over, so I'm definitely gonna have enough pulls to get the next character, whoever it is, so can skip for all this. Hell yeah. Alright, cool.
You're for and you can number 0. You want silk?
I have scarf. Do you want? Man is
Awaiting. Looking. Got a new ghost story to share?
Ukanami Yuzuha. Spook Shack? Is that the name of her, oh my god, she does the bloody, what's it called? What's her name? Corin. She does a little bit of the Corin pose, like, ooh, me. I like her, what animal is that? Is that a raccoon? I like her raccoon pet.
Where are we going?
come on.
Got a new ghost story to share?
Wait, she's a support?
Where are we going? There's
It's our.
Don't
Did
just
not
think
support.
about it. I only handle technical matters.
I did not know that.
If you need.
If you're wondering where I am on the building stages,
Asset
I wish you.
awaiting. I'll protect. Wanna.
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
so Yishu and I have finished building. I mean, don't look. I'm not an expert when it comes to like building like artifacts or relics or the discs, whatever these are called in game. So I went with there's a lot of crits and a lot of attack on these, and I assume it's all pretty good. Like crits, we have both crits and attack there. I mean, there's no attack here, but there's 2 crits there. Oh yeah, that's right. She has health as one of her stats that I remember now. Hang on, let me search up her best stats again. If you're wondering what sites I'm using for these gods, I use Genshin.gg, which is for Genshin, Star Rail, Zenless, Marvel, Mystic Mayhem, but I don't play that. Where's Yishuan? There you are. So her best stats are crit rate, crit damage, health percentage, and attack percentage. So she has crit and attack percentage on here. She has health percentage and both crits on here. Health percentage and both crits on here. Crit damage, crit rate, and health percentage on here. Ether damage bonus. This is a really good one that I'm proud that I got. Ether damage bonus, crit, health, and crit damage. And health, attack, and crit rate. So, if that's not a good setup, I don't know what is, so.
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
Thank you. And I've been currently working on...
Foo-foo's here.
I've been working on Fufu. I'm pretty sure hers is the basic build, which is just attack and both crits. Yeah, it's literally just that. Attack and both crits. The other stats don't really matter, except for this disc here. This one needs to be impact as the main stat. So far, I have both crits and attack on here. Same with this one. I was very unlucky to get this one, and it says here that you got to have attack as the main stat on this. So, thankfully, I pulled this one out of the bag when I got it. So, I'm going for the 4-piece. What's this drive called? It's King of something. King of the Summer. It literally says it right there. And 2-piece Shock Star Disco. So that's where I'm at in terms of building Fufu.
A mission.
I don't.
Come on.
Got a new ghost story to share?
Now, in saying that, let me check what Yuzuha's build is when it comes to the discs. So hers is... Hang on. She uses the same set as Astra Yao does. So, hang on. Astral Voice, what's the other one? Faithin's Melody. So what's her main stats? Interesting. Okay, so her best... So she's... It seems like attack is just her main thing. It's just all attack. So the main stats for 4, 5, and 6 are all attack, and her best substats from top to bottom is attack, anomaly, proficiency, and crit rate and crit damage. So attack is her main thing. So realistically, when I go for something with the highest attack, I won't do this one, and I won't do this one. No. We need something with attack on it, but I want to include the other stats as well. Crit rate, anomaly. This is a good one. We can use this. Okay, get that attack up. Okay, it's not the best. Well, it's the best that we currently have. Nope, we won't use that. Attack, anomaly. Okay. Attack, anomaly. Try this one. Nope, different type of attack. We need percentage. We need percentage on ours. We got another one here. Nope. Nope. Okay, we got some attack here. Now just keep building that stat up, which doesn't look like it doesn't want to. Okay, that's a shame. What else do we have? Oh shit! Oh my! Whoa! This was here the whole time. It literally has the it literally has all the stats that's recommended to her. That's really good. Please attack! Come on. Fuck. Okay, it's the best one. It's the best one we have, so we'll equip that for her. Nope. Okay, so the highest attack substat we can get for her is 6% on these other ones that we have. I mean, I could try this. Oh wait, that's already leveled up. That won't matter. Don't really want to use that one. No, 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 no. Yeah, nah, doesn't look like it. All right. So this is the best one for her because these are all the stats that are recommended for her to use. So, we'll stick with that. Same deal here. We want to find 6% attack, crit. No. Nope. No, not that one. Nope. What else? Okay. Won't use that one. No. Damage. Nope. I'll have to try and get the other substats as usually like how I normally do it. It's not the best way of doing it, but I already don't like spending a lot of time on one character. So what I normally do is if there's substats that people use, like say like there's like 4 different substats that people use. What I normally do is if I find 3 of the 4 substats that I want, okay, any 3 will do. Alright, I'll use that one. For this one, thankfully for this one, we have like the 4 substats that's good for her. But for her, I want well, we gotta have attack as the main priority, and anomaly, crit damage, crit rate, and any 2 of them, I don't care. Just as long as attack's there and whatnot. Damn, okay. No. That would have been good for her, though. Ooh, shit. Okay, attack. Yes! Yes! Come on. Get the fuck in! Okay, sweet. Alright, that's very good. Very good, very good, very good. Good. A lot of attack there. I like that. Same deal here. Okay. well, that's currently leading at the moment. We got another one here too. So it says that anomaly is much better for her than crit is. So we'll say that this one's leading at the moment. The second one here out of these two. We'll equip that for now. But if I find something else better here, then I'll change it. We have this too. Oh shit! Well, that's winning by default. Alright, sweet. Damn, we're getting some really good ones, aren't we? Oh. 9%. We won't use that because we have the one we currently have is on 12. It's a good artifact, but nah, not the one we want. Oh, hang on. What's this one? Anomaly. Nah, I'll stick to this one. Okay. Well, this one's lost. It's a good artifact, though. Just hoping a character comes along that's, like, this could be, like, good for. No. 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 No, not that one. This one? No. What's that? Okay. Crit. No. Okay, got something here. Doesn't look like it's gonna win. Oh, great amount of money. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. I'm just looking at what else is here. I'll get to the story. I'll get to the story. It's just okay. Well, at least we'll have something here for her, so that's all sorted. Now the rest of these, so these other three on this side here, needs attack as the main stat. So, do we have any attacks here? This one with anomaly. Is that the only one? Okay. Won't equip it just yet because let's pray for at the very least that we get a crit stat on here or something. Maybe. Attack here as well. Anomaly. Oh, perfect! You kidding? Has the full stats that she wants. Well, upgrade this as well, just in case it has like better stats than this one. Oh fuck! Oh no, that's on defense. Never mind. At least, hey, at least there'll be something for her. For her, I can't speak. At least there'll be something for her here as well, which is good, because it's always 5. That's always the hardest disc to get someone, and this one here too. Attack here as well. Attack with crit. Attack with crit and an anomaly. Okay. Attack with crit rate. Attack with crit damage. Attack with anomaly. Attack with crit rate. Anomaly. Okay. Hey, we're on good track here. I just don't have the money at the moment.
Got a new ghost
And now we will go and do the story now. Ooh, Wise, I see you got into your new getup. Did you wear it last time when we played this? I don't think he did. I think he just decided to wear this now. Alright. Here you are, Belle. What are you guys talking about? I forgot how Poe from Kung Fu Panda talks. Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Senior Ninhu, please wait a moment. Alright, go do your thing. Oh, I thought it was... No, do talk. Do talk. Go ahead.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
I can't remember where I normally place my camera for these. This is gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna move my camera down here for now. I can't remember where that's where I normally place my camera with Zenless streams. Hang on, let me have a look. I, for the life of me, can't remember. Why is my YouTube all weird? Okay, there we go. That's where I place my camera? Really? Why? Okay. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, I thought so. No, the camera is supposed to be down the bottom. That's fine. Alright. Please continue. A banquet invitation?
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunquei Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula, and urge a swift return to business as usual.
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunquei Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Suryuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Sufu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. According to Sufu's philosophy, Yunquei Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumex. But since we're active in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
So I haven't been looking at any of the previews for this update. I was wondering, oh, there's really a lack of Yishuin and Fufu around, is there? That explains why. Of the stuff that I've seen, at least, anyway.
The three of us? Aren't you forgetting someone?
Yeah, where's the twink?
You mean Senior Fufu?
Oh.
Well, we happened to learn yesterday that she had failed her arithmetic course.
Oh,
so
Fufu.
Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
Fufu, we talked about this. Why do you have to keep failing your arithmetic course?
I didn't expect the academic standards at Rinkway Summit to be so strict. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes sense. We should go to this banquet.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Okay. Bell, the Porcelumex banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yumcha Sin. Let's meet up in front of Yumcha Sin tomorrow. Chapter 2, The Impending Crash of Withering Waves. The crossover we never know we wanted. The next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrives.
Wise and Signorine Hu must have gone to Yumchasin. Better go meet them there.
So this is the place. Belle, you sure took your time getting here, you lazy bitch. Senior Yinhu is starving. Haha, I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pitching pennies ever since. But now it's finally time to treat myself with his feast. To be honest with you, Wise, you two were acting all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear, I have a feeling we've fallen right for Damien's trap. You're overthinking it. Haha, exactly, Junior. Overthinking isn't good for your health, you know. Alright, enough chit-chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. Welcome to Yumcha Sin, esteemed guests of Porcelumex. Please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. Okay. Yes. You then arrive on the banquet hall on the second floor. Nope, they just loaded in. Okay. Those guys dressed like Hugo for a second. Are they showing enough in the same faction? I didn't expect so many people to show up. Looks like this Wi-Fi safety inspection is quite a big deal. Well, it was a huge mess. Yeah, you're right. Even without the Exaltus causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Porcelumex regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Alright, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey, juniors, your senior's gotta have the pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Belle and I will go. You enjoy your dinner, senior. Try not to make up for Shifu and the other portions too. Belle, let's go. Damien's right over there. I kinda also want to eat with him too. Yeah, these guys dress like very Damien. They're very Damien looking people. I mean, they look like NPCs, but.
The mystics from Yunquay Summit. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Shifu couldn't make it today.
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquay Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Mr. Damien!
Sorry, I'm still listening.
With so many people here for the security investigation, do you even have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests, but I understand what you mean, Master Bell. Considering that the Exaltus appeared in Wi-Fi Peninsula, and Porcelumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Wi-Fi Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated this situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porcelumex.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Just try to do something here. There we go. Alright, now we can continue.
Oh? Why's that?
Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Waifei Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Waifei Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porcelume issues. But it seems the situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of Porcelume, and by controlling Waifei Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
Which one? The one in the green hair?
She's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the guests. I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
You're welcome.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for
Oh,
coming
that's
to
them.
Flyloom Heights to participate in the Waifei Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
Cool.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
What are they gonna
I
do?
completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Waifei Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
Want to take a stroll?
I'd like to take a quick stroll around the banquet hall. After what Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. You never know how much of what he says is true.
All right, I'll take a look around too. See you later.
Poe! Hey, miss. We're out of Lazuli Char Siu here. I hope I said that right. Better restock soon. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelumix brought in a special guest chef today. They gotta know how to make a lobster three ways, right? Let's start with three, each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce in the garlic paste. And don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. Whoa, you're just straightening up ordering it? We're just getting started. Time to show you what this panda thyrin is made of. Alright, if I can't finish my food, I can't get it packed up to go, right? Yes, of course. Hold up, you're getting it to go? Sure, might not taste as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into an amazing meal. Saves a ton of money, too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose feet in abalone sauce, duck in a treasured pot, amber custard pastries, crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal shumai. Alright, just throw in a couple of ounces of that lingxi mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother's having trouble sleeping recently. I'm struggling to read, and it's getting worse. This will be perfect nourishing meal for him. That is a lot, dude. You need to chill. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environments are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. With all the tops VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please, thank you. It's not a big deal, but you and your star pupils should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Many experts in the inspection team seem to know each other. Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get TOPS as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? Oh my god. Such a major incident at Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence. No, everyone knows the risks of producing porcelain in the hollow. And who knows when those exalters might pop up again? It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exalters, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Miss Luke Crow's constant guidance. Ah, you flatter me. But it's really all thanks to Mr. Farrock's keen eye for talents, fighting against such a gem as like this. Look at you two being so formal with each other. Now make out. We all spend all day hunched over our desks. I'm going to let that pause there for a moment. I like where this is going. So it's rare that we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarter, so please excuse our humble hospitality. With Possum Lumex hosting, how could anything else be less than perfect? The Tops guests at the venue appear relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelumix accountable. On the contrary, Luco and Forex remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of Tops executives. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. But just thinking about dealing with these two higher-ups gives me a stomachache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. After that, I've only made a round through the banquet hall. Time to be up with wise. He's not just on his phone, the lazy bastard. Are you that bored? Can I go through here? I can. There's not really a whole lot to go to, is there?
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
No, not really.
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelumix picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal,
Ooh,
Wise.
cutscene.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
today are top.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm
That's
terribly
the
sorry.
other character that's coming, I think. In a banner.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Alice, that's her name.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Alice and Isolde? Isolde is her name? After learning about the infection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious... Well, that was a quick conversation. Late that night, after Porcelumix welcome banquet has ended in a luxury suite prepared by Porcelumix for the inspection team. Oh, well, this is sad. We called her young.
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears
Isn't that
in the
Damien?
investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now.
Maybe,
So-
maybe not. I don't...
I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumix has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on? What's that?
I was going to say, is it a UFO? A few minutes later, inside Swabian Temple, a series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up.
Well, you're up too.
The knocking on the door. It wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just your imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Senior Yinhu answer the door.
Oh,
Belle,
what?
let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up this late.
Okay. And who can that be? Oh, Alice.
Master Pawn!
Oh.
The glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom. Shadow crooked by 20 degrees? Sure, we at Yunquei Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
A friend? Is she in that same group that, I forgot the guy's name, but, that looks like Set from League of Legends?
We're here, Senior Yinhu. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Could you not bring that up again?
After a few minutes, Alex explained what happened earlier.
I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest,
Lucy?
You and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch.
Oh.
Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone.
Well, you already woke us up, so...
I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously. After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the Timefields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill. We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests. Since Miss Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Waifei Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if
Oh,
this
so
issue
she's
isn't
a...
it's going to be a real problem.
So, Belle, what do you think about this?
Well, she's a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on us. All right, mostly on me.
All of it's on you, Belle.
Do you charge per case?
Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My ether dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunquei Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Get to the bottom of this.
Hey, Signorinhu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity.
I'm making decisions for me.
Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded. They're on a whole. Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month. All depend on you two now.
Stop putting more pressure on me, Senior.
No.
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Bell will go with you to investigate.
Who the fuck tells you?
Are you really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porsalumix have brought recently.
No need to worry.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
You help Ella settle in her room at Swabian Temple. There, finally I've got everything settled. Sydney, Yinhu, and Wise have gone back to the room, so I should head to bed as well. Okay. Get some sleep. As expected, you fall asleep the moment you hit the bed, and the next morning... Miss Bell, hi, I'm Alice. Your brother just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. Why sure moves fast. Oh, I'm really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering you. No worries, I was just about to go look for you. Alright, I'll be waiting at you here at Swabian Temple Atrium. Knock-knock contact info. That's cute. Hello.
Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
You should be ashamed.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
All right. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
So, how did you sleep last night?
Oh, I'm all right. Thanks for your concern. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match.
Okay, so her thing is just, have everything lined up perfectly. That's, yeah, okay.
Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
On what?
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure.
Alright.
Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Miss Bell, Bell, shall we head to investigate the area below my apartment building? Yes. Yes.
Alice, let's talk about last night.
Oh my god, you're taking your time.
You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window.
What? Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Okay. Didn't expect such an unremarkable building. Due to the influx of villagers from TOPS and an inspection team, Lumex ran out of rooms in their guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. Huh? Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. You're right. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Alice, which floor do you live on? The second to last floor. The one with the advert. Okay. The window right next to the drain pipe on... What? The window is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. Okay. How big was the shadow? Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did all that dark shadow come from? Ah, I see. What's up? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was in my room, I kept hearing noise from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Fuck, what's her name? Kalika? The fucking redheaded girl. Yeah, I can't see a huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? Is that the construction... our friends, the construction crew, or... A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Huh? Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed here by yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. Oh look, there's an identical flower pot on that balcony over there. I can't believe they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold will certainly scold them. Mr. Arnold? Oh, here's our butler. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Your family's pretty strict, huh? Yes, as grandfather said, morality and responsibility are the foundation of the farm fields. So we cannot neglect even small matters like flower pots. Oh, and I just remembered something. After the skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. That's another clue. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot? What the fuck was that noise? Okay. The overturned drinks crate must have hit by the flower pot, but why would this lone box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. Upon closer inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait, those look like claw marks from some small animal. You have a gut feeling you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. Oh, there's a trail of tiny footprints. That sparkly feeling. Glow in the paint dark. The same colour that glowing skeleton I saw last night. Looks like we found our perp.
Belle, have you figured out what happened last night?
It was a dog.
I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Let's start by piecing together what we know so far.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
Could the shadow have just been your eyes playing tricks on you? It was pretty dark last night after all.
That's not the good answer.
You're joking, right?
I think I actually have to try here. Flower pot?
Without a doubt, it was a flower pot.
Huh? A flower pot? But the shadow was big enough.
Alright, fine. Crane.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, The reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
Go this
It
way.
was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up. But that little thing couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
So take the stairs.
Let's follow them and check it out.
No, let's go. Don't make me wait.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
What if the animal wasn't used? What if the animal was the one doing the prank?
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off?
Alright, so go down. Oh my god, game. Come on. These long pauses.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will...
Barry, you're not helping.
Oh my fucking god.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh. The footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone?
Oh, haha! I should have thought it would be the raccoon.
There it is! Somebody get away! Hey!
Yuzuha.
There! They ran into that stone!
Oh, they're set.
They're behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit...
Manitou?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming! What can I get for you? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all. Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki?
Uh-oh.
His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama.
Karma, okay.
What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases.
Nah, you love him.
Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them. Yet somehow, it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods. And any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount.
She sounds so familiar. Who voices her? Hang on. Yuzuha ZZZ voice. Who voices her in English? Her name starts with U, but I can't find it. Wait, what the hell am I looking at? No, that's Alice. Oh, Christ. Is her voice not listed? The hell? Yuzuha voice. English. In Zenless Zone Zero, the English voice actor for Yuzuha Yukinami is Sarah Narachani. Sarah Narachani. What stuff have you done? Sorry, we'll continue this in a second. Sarah Narachani. What voices have you done? Wait, what? Fuck off. She's Ash from Pokemon? I never watched. I watched the Pokemon show when I was younger, but I never like. No way, she's Ash? Holy shit! How many voices does Ash have, though? I mean, Beastars Luna. Which one, Luna? Luna's not the rabbit, right? No, it's not. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So, Ash from Pokemon. Who else do we have? There's gotta be... I've definitely heard this voice in another game. No, it's just mostly Pokemon. Wow. I don't know why I thought that voice sounded familiar. Strange. Alright, continue on.
Alright. Thank you very much. No, wait! We're not here to shop! Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other. And yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble.
I only just noticed that I'm not sure what you call it, Alice's buckle or whatever, like her belt or whatever has like a little like face on it and represents of how she's feeling.
Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's
Whoa.
a prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
What does that mean?
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now.
seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway,
I remember.
After hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again.
I really appreciate you saying that.
But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night?
She is so observing.
No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance.
Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
Good one.
From the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
Porcelain shard of relatively high purity. From the looks of it, probably used to be part of a large device.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
I knew it!
Monato, I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
What were you all talking about?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloon Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Siloon Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
Yes.
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Though, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details.
Oh my god,
So,
Alice.
please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after Alice leaves.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Siloom Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day! Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door!
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Belle, sorry, I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuzuha's around. What the heck, Monato? That's so mean! You two seem pretty familiar with each other. We're classmates. Though we got tons of students from Wi-Fi Peninsula, standard characters like Monato are pretty rare. And those who are both eye-catching are genuine nice people then are even rarer. I see. Don't just go with what she says. Actually, Yuzuha was the one who wanted to investigate. But I also think we can't let Porcelainix get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Saloon Bay and ask around. Speaking of Saloon Bay, what kind of place is it? It's an area near the shore below Felum Heights. In the past, Lumite ore mined from the Hollow was washed there first. Now quite a few residents have moved in. The elevated Swabian Temple's entrance goes straight to Saloon Bay. Should have been fixed last week. So the elevator goes to Saloon Bay. Let's go check it out. Colonel. I don't know why I gave him that voice. Oh.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Is she a playable character, or is she gonna be a villain?
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelainix. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelainix has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelainix. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
So we can't go to Siloon Bay right now? Then what should we do?
Swim.
Yeah, right. All those lies like there aren't any other routes only work on outsiders. Porcelainix can't fool us.
The dumbasses.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little.
He can carry on. I know a few girlies who play this game would love the idea of that. A friend of mine, Alexandra Online, has been thirsting over this guy on Twitter. So, whenever she gets to this part, you know.
But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porcelumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Silum Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after, Yuzuha and Minato leave. You return to Swabian Temple with the Obscura shard and briefly tell Wise what happened that morning. How's it going? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. My ether perception has always been weaker, and I've barely used the perception technique that Shifu taught us. But I agree with this thing's super suspicious. We should definitely look into it properly. Belle, I'll come with you to Saloon Bay using Eos. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. After tidying up a bit, you set out with Eos.
I wonder how things are going with Minato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
A sweet morning makes for a sweet day.
Are you an event thing, or? Yeah, I'm stuck. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about people on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. I'm here. Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation, and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext of that remnants of the Exaltus might be able to try to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. So you mean the mountain paths full of machines right now? Yeah, they got triple the strength of a normal person, and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No, this just got way easier. Huh? I'm gonna clip that. Vaguely explain, okay. So you're saying you got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Fair, good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be yelled, absolutely not, you cannot do that. Yuzuha, you say you don't care. Alright, Belle, let's roll. Minato and I will handle shutting down the enemies, you take care of wiping those visual logs. Alright, if we're all set, let's head out. Wait, so Minato's not playable yet, right? I don't think he's playable in this update. I know her and Alice is. Alice is not out yet, but Alice is coming out later this update.
We just have to follow this
Yeah, just
railway
her.
track to get to Silum Bay. Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
So like Vivian, she also uses an umbrella. She's a support character, so I'm curious to see how this is gonna work.
We've got enemies.
Sweet scare. Okay.
Don't go too hard, Minato, or people will notice the damage.
Can we implant the mech with... All done. Let's go.
He just came in for support.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
Obviously, they make him support. He's not playable yet. What's wrong, Yuzuha? Ever since we sat out, I have this feeling someone's been tailing us. It's Alice, isn't it? Ferry, can you feel it? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. Who on earth could it be? Shh! They're coming! It's Alice, isn't it? Yeah. Hi! Hello?
Oh, it's you.
Oh god. Girl, come on.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us.
It's you. You frightened me.
Me?
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so skilled in here.
Ms. Ukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation.
Okay.
I gave it
Sure.
some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
Oof.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Yeah, she's a little bit of a
For
bitch.
your opinion.
Fucking hell! Alright, Yuzuha.
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us?
God, what an asshole.
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Oh, good for you.
Alright then, I've got no objections.
Yeah, fine.
What about you, Monato?
Welcome aboard.
Welcome. Meanwhile,
A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
a patrol mech is approaching. So do you get to play as Alice now? We do, okay. So what's her thing? Let's see how she works.
see what you've
No,
got.
hang on. Let me look at something.
Come on, ears. Keep it up.
She uses... Is she assault too?
Not going to deal with you individually.
She's also assault. They're both assault, alright.
Stay on
Interesting.
Need a fortune.
One.
Do you want?
Oh my god, man. Just...
You want to test
I
my
want to
camera?
say... Hang on.
I'll handle this, but take me shopping later.
Oh, fuck me. I want to see what's her playstyle. I know Yuzuha's support. What is she? Is she a attack or anomaly?
Uh-oh. It's people from Porcelumex.
Shh. Let's try to avoid them and take a detour.
Ah, the way is blocked. There wasn't a door here before. Must be a recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. It's really reassuring how meticulous Monato is. Just happened to have a sidekick installing locks when I was working part-time before. Ah, so that's when you were so busy you didn't even have time to check the Spook Shock forums, huh? But what do we know now? Don't worry, we got this. Yeah, I'll use the EOS to access the Bangboo workbench and find the passcode. I'll leave it to you.
Yeah.
What's this? Well, come on. Game? Hello?
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Let's
Yo
do
was the one
that.
jumping around with EOS before.
So what, am I controlling Wise here?
EOS's tiny legs can jump that high?
Yes. I don't know what I'm doing here because, this game sometimes have the Fall Guys, events. So I basically know how this works. Yeah. Didn't fail anything there.
Nailed it.
Classic, Phaethon.
Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. Sorry for stealing your spotlight. How much longer until we get to Saloon Bay?
So whenever Monotoe does his assist, the fire comes out, so I'm gonna assume Monotoe's element is fire.
Yeah, I see your weakness. Break time!
Okay.
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Oh, what's the matter? Who's watching? Who was that? New area? It is. Hello, what's this place? So this is Salem Bay. What a beautiful sight. Finally made it. Belle, did you rest well? It seems like Miss Yukonami and the others have found someone selling porcelain materials. Let's head over there. I kind of want to... Saloon Bay, okay. I do kind of just want to explore around first. Give me that. Let me look around this place and grab all the chests. I'm guessing this will just take us to the previous city. Can't go through here. It's a shame that I can't explore the place more, but... oh well.
Yuzuha, here to pick up materials for Uncle Balong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
I guess.
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite bubble pop candy with rubber.
No.
Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajiang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajiang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Bonk.
Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds on the mountain path? Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajiang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
The shard, yep.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Oh, I know where Mello is.
Thanks!
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece. Let's go!
Okay. Oh, fuck. Hey there, are you Mello? Yeah? What's up? I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? What, don't believe me? I'll have you know I know the best intel in all of Saloon Bay. Of course we believed you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help, little one. Can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? I'm pouting. Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is the Remote Control Edition City Hunter. That's an anime I tried to watch once upon a time, and I just didn't follow through with it. I saved all my allowance for a year to get this. Ugh, it's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal. But when it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure something out. If I could fix your toy... Huh? You can fix it? If you really fixed it, I'll tell you all about the porcelain shard came from. Okay, it's one of these. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh my fucking god, we have to go through all this again? Game! Do I have to get those other dots? I don't have to, right? What the fuck? Oh my god, okay. Why? This is gonna be annoying, okay. Oh no, I hate this already. Excuse me. Let's try this.
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from? No.
Oh, shut up! We fixed it, you little bitch.
To keep your word, little one. You understand that, right? But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these
Well,
days.
why?
So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them.
Well, you should have said that. You should have said that earlier before I fixed your fucking toy. And now I'm just gonna break it again, you turd.
We're not really strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right. Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balrog, Mystic Wares' owner. And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrog's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrog's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me. Yuzuha! You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you? Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend. So Dante just got lucky, huh? Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up. That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys. Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run. Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrog. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Okay, calm down.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to
Jesus Christ.
Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an
She's an asshole.
So it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either.
Yeah, so stop being a cunt.
Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright?
Yes, I will.
Alright then, let's get going. Where is Dante's place? It's up there, very close.
Oh, it's that girl from earlier.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Give me your money.
There you go.
Isolde fires a plastic Denny from the toy gun, which strikes the wall near where you're hiding.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a life round.
So you knew we were here?
Turns out you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell.
No, don't
But
make me
you're
do this
right.
again.
I came to Saloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
Meanwhile...
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Saloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
You little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here! Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money.
Just fucking
Sometimes
take it. It's money.
Not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
It's not often that we get young folks like you visiting, and here we are, boring you with all the ancient sub-stories. Please don't say that. We really get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit I always thought the military forces received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end only the frontline troops defending the Hollow against the Hollow received it. I see. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead. I'm all ears. Nah. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future. Okay.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
So, Mrs. Zold used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Stop crying. If you want to die in war, then go ahead.
So this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain we found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is.
Yeah, so shut up,
Thanks,
Yuzuha.
I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Mrs. Zolda told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Girl, can you not, like, drop in the conversation?
Mrs. Zolda, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. if you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? Ah, I think I get why you came to Sailoon Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems, and there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Miss Bell, take it.
To use in the hollow?
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Following Insolde's instructions, you fire a shot out toward the sea.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard, so once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like when it was raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month.
Cool.
Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really.
It's nothing.
Suddenly remembered your last name.
Yuzora?
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Yuzora.
Oh!
Right.
It's
Right.
different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too
Right
weird
there.
if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
As you wait for the toy Denny to wash ashore, you gaze out toward Lemnian Hollow in a distance, and just like that, a long time passes.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Old. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Tynefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Good idea.
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a bit would be good.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
This is the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady on the water. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. That's just... oh, shit happening. Okay, that should be fine. After entering the hollow from where the Obscura shard had floated out, Fairy quickly discovers tiny pieces of Obscura in a nearby drainage channel, so you follow the current upstream, searching for the source, and before long...
Ah, there it is. There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
I'm fine.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Let's move then.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
Alright, so can I go up here or not?
I've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
You actually sound kind of excited about it, Monato.
The path ahead splits into two directions. Both paths leads to higher ground, and the water flows into the drainage channel from earlier. Which way should we go? Are there any clues? Hold up, check this out. Ah, there are small wheel tracks here. It seems they've been contaminated with nearby miasma. At this concentration, miasma can multiply and will disperse into imperceptible levels after a while. Could these traces, be recent? Has anyone been around here lately? Hey everyone, since we don't have any leads in the water, should we check out where these tire tracks lead? Might give us the breakthrough we're looking for. Sounds like a plan. Belle, some of the wheel tracks might not be visible anymore. Try using inside techniques Geoffrey taught you. Okay.
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here.
I can grab these? Holy crap. Well, come on, break it. Whoa, there are so many wheel tracks here. Looks like people have been moving heavy carts around here a lot. This many tracks don't fade easily. Since there are carts coming through here, that means whoever entered the hollow was transporting something. But are they bringing stuff in or taking stuff out? That's actually a good question. What's up? Something on your mind? Look here. Do you see these deep wheel tracks? That means they've been holding something very... Oh my god. Come on, man. Read. Heavy. Oh, well, princess. You're sharper than I thought. Hey, look. Isn't there something on the ground up ahead? It's an access card. Hey, Belle. Take that access card with you. It might come in handy.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks.
Can you tell that I'm tired?
Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened. Here to dance!
Nice. System notice. Please scan your access card. Swipe. Oh, authorized. Oh, good. How luck's not... Whoa, what was that sound? Sorry to inform you. Device status is abnormal. Please verify your identity and re-enter the initial password to boot. It's probably because of the miasma around here. Don't worry, there's a bamboo workbench right by the gate, and stuff like the initial password must be stored in there. I'll sneak in using EOS. Be right back. I'm counting on you then. Alright, so what are these again? Where it takes for some reason like 5 years to load. That's a bit much. 5 minutes, which is stupid. Alright. Wow. Yeah. Yeet. Yeet. Now where do I go? Oh. Break these. Oh, okay, well, let's see what's down here. Unless this was the path that I was meant to be taking. Clear. Come on, game. It's not that fucking hard.
Open. Let's go.
Christ.
More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too. No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
They were hauling
Holy
stuff
fuck,
around in a
Alice.
place like this? That's just begging for trouble.
Road ends ahead.
More monsters.
Perfect, let's wipe them out, Ace. And see what clues we can dig up around here.
I don't really know if Marta is doing any help, but
There might be a passage behind that miasma. Who dares hurt Alice? Yeah! The enemy is making a big move! Liars! Yeah.
come on. Oh, fuck me. No, come on, go.
Let's check out what's behind that miasma.
Miasma. This elevator goes down. The wheel tracks end here, which means they went to a lower level. Will that card we found earlier work on this elevator? Use it. Notice, insufficient card authorization. Please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password after the prompt. Not just a key card, but a password too? Since when did this elevator get high level security? Very got any ideas? I apologize, but the current device is a combination of an offline system and a mechanical encryption system. I cannot effectively crack it. Bell, let's look around and see if there's there's another way to get through here. Whoa, this place is totally wrecked. Looks like a truck crashed starlight straight through here. The miasma here around here is particularly thick. But the inferiors we've encountered along the way weren't that strong. They shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Don't tell me there's one big lurking around. Man, just thinking about it gives me the creeps. And here I thought those folks, oh my god, man, were crazy enough holding stuff around and all this miasma. True, this is such a dangerous place. There's definitely some conspiracy behind this. Looks like there's nothing around here that will help us in the elevator. Let's check elsewhere. I really can't read. I've struggled to read before, but just for some reason, I'm very disappointed in myself tonight. Look here, there's a bunch of empty boxes stacked up in tire tracks on the ground nearby. It must be the outer packaging from whatever they are shipping. And these boxes are all clean. Doesn't look like they've been left in the hollow very long. Great, that settles the question we had earlier. These people are definitely transporting stuff into the hollow. Huh, that's a little odd though. Odd? Look here, the box label claims the contents are thermal insulation materials for construction, but that tends to be very light, so how did it leave such deep tracks? Ooh, not bad, princess, so that means they aren't the outer packaging for the shipment. That noise again. No, these boxes definitely come from that shipment, but they never contained any thermal insulation. And there's no way whatever was in here is something that could be openly transported into the hollow. That's why they're using fake boxes as a cover. But there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator, so let's check elsewhere. The group then investigates the area thoroughly for some time, but can't find a way to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's call it a day and head back for now.
All right then, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady.
Oh my god. Alice.
You're the one who scared me. Why were you just standing there like that?
It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
You mean some memories are coming back?
Are some memories coming back?
No, I'm sure I saw it recently, but I just can't seem to recall anything now. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
After leaving the hollow, the group makes their way back to Falum Heights.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
Great work, everyone.
That's what I said, Belle.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Meanwhile...
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Who the fuck are you?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
I don't trust that concierge, is that how you say it? Shortly after, somewhere in Falum Heights, she gets kidnapped, doesn't she?
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
Oh, well, yeah,
We're
this
almost
is...
there. Sorry for the trouble.
Nah.
Since the package is quite large,
Yep.
we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery. What on earth?
Yep.
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
Soon after at Swabian Temple, after bringing that fake concierge back, Senior Yinhu and Manato went to interrogate him. Wonder if they are done yet. I should go check. I just want to hear noises coming from in here. I'm assuming, well, the fact that they're standing out here makes me think, okay, so this is where he's getting tortured. I just want to hear screams.
You're here, Belle.
What's the situation inside?
Well, it feels like we witnessed a whole new side of Master Pan.
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice?" And, "Sorry, I'm a mystic."
Are you all right, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite all right. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
Not long ago, on the way back from Saloon Bay...
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us?
So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
But we don't have any solid proof that they're up to something. Even if we catch them, they'll just brush it off. Plus, we would risk giving ourselves away.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up.
I think I'm probably the one they're after.
Probably.
How come?
Because I just remembered the crate that hit my window last night.
Ah, yes.
The one we saw in the hollow.
That makes a lot more sense.
Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komino are coming out.
Did you kill him?
How did the interrogation go?
Ah, he confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beeline and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
Ether explosives?
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the ropes snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives, so he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
What were they planning to do with the explosives?
He doesn't know the exact plan. He's at the bottom of the chain. The orders came from his superior at Porcelumex. But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Bad news.
Let's hear the bad news first. Maybe the good news will cheer me up after.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong?
I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzuha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the Hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
Sounds like a plan. Tomorrow, Junior Wise and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Bell, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Belle, you go ahead and call Yishu and Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
Okay. Shifu! You dial Yishu and Shifu's number and tell her everything that's happened the past few days.
I see. In any case, Belle, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the Hollow tomorrow. Porcelumix has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time and desperate to act.
So you mean that they don't have full control over this situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Swabian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquay Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
It's such a relief knowing you'll be with us.
Great! It's such a relief knowing you'll be with us, Shifu.
How else would I prove my worth as your Shifu? Oh, right. Nothing. Never mind.
What?
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just these past few days, I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
Hi. Were you all waiting for me?
Belle, the call's already over? I was just about to go say hi to Shifu myself.
You still can. You have a number, I would assume.
Have the rooms been arranged?
We're still trying to figure that out. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room or Senior Fufu's room. And the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But Miss Ukinami and I just decided to share a room.
In that case, why don't you two stay with me? My room is a bit more spacious since I have to keep the HDD in there. It'll be like a sleepover.
No problem. Whatever makes you happy.
Now, Pan, Monato, and Wise, you all sleep in the same room too. Alright? Girls get their own room, boys get their own.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip?
Oh my fucking god.
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself.
That tracks.
You never went on a field trip as a student?
Fun fact. Oh, wait, hang on. Field trip. I've never had a field trip where, if you call it a field trip, where I stayed overnight at like a campsite or whatever. I've never done that. I was just, I don't know, just wasn't into that sort of stuff.
No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories. Wait.
Ghost?
Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a
Oh, she is such a bastard.
Ooh, count me in too.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See? Here.
A rather exquisite folding crochet needle. Interestingly, it was placed at the back of a colourful decoration resembling a character in a cartoon. Looks like it was improvised from a hairpin.
Huh? This is... It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm. You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
She probably doesn't know what a TV is.
Wow, it's Magic Sailor Boo! I used to wait for it to air every week when I was little. How nostalgic.
Right, so I haven't seen the anime or any of the stuff. Sailor Boo, Sailor Moon, that is kind of sounds like the same, right? I could be missing something completely different here though. But I feel like if it was Sailor Moon, I felt like it'd be something else entirely.
Right. Yes. Are you all right? You don't look too happy. Is there something wrong with the hair clip?
It's nothing.
Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you, right?
Actually, I had a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little.
Oh, okay.
They were my favorite, but I lost one of them.
How did you lose it?
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something.
This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula. When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumex's lab inside the Hollow. It was my first time being in a Hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car. Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You and Grandpa head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
I'll find your hair clip, little girl.
Thank you, Daddy. It's a promise then.
Ha 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 ha.
You have to find Sailor Boo. If you don't, you can't come back.
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
Oh.
I never imagined that would be the last time I'd ever see him.
Oh, wow.
My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn.
Ow.
The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing? What happened to the hair clip you lost?
Yeah, I don't care about your dead dad. What happened to the hair clip?
Public security searched the crash vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him. That's why.
My dad lost his life trying to find a hair clip. Oh, is the hair clip okay?
Don't be ridiculous. This wasn't your fault. You can't blame yourself like that.
Fucking hell, Yuzuha.
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Get out.
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics. Oh, right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm, there must be a story behind it. Would you be willing to share?
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid. So I kept it as a lucky charm.
Sounds like you're holding out on us.
Same.
I thought the same as Belle and Mr. Komano.
Good for you.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on. We all know each other pretty well by now. So you don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami or Monato Mr. Komano. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komano, I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
After chatting for a while, Monato and Wise get back to their room, getting it on. You have to fight the urge to keep talking and immediately close your eyes, knowing that knowing you all had things to do the next day, and then at dawn.
Everyone's up. Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready to move out.
Belle, you take everyone to the Hollow with Eos. Senior Inhu and I will support you from afar.
Cool. We will leave it there for tonight, though. Well, what? Okay. Thank you for watching. I'm very tired. The past 2 weeks especially have been pretty rough, and I haven't been streaming as much as I would like to, because I just have a lot of stuff on. But hopefully this week coming, if I can, I'll try and fit in as much as I can. We'll be back on Zenless soon enough to finish off this story. So thank you for watching. Have a good night, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all next time.